One day I got all my stuff and I just went out into the desert. And then I hiked in. I drove everything I needed out there. I hid it. I built like a big box and hid it. And then I hiked in, and I hiked up onto this plateau, and I built my shelter on this plateau. And I could see my food about a mile away, hidden. But I'd go down once a week with 2 jerry cans in my backpack to fill up with the canned food.
I see.
And then every day, you're forced to confront yourself, which was amazing. There's nothing to read. You do start, at least I started nesting, like creating my den. You feel these instincts. When you peel civilization away, you realize how much of your behavior is actually instinct, which is an enormous amount of our behavior. Mm-hmm. You stop having an inner dialogue in terms of language because it's so inefficient. The way we talk, one word after another, it's very linear. And you have these conversations in your head, and after being alone a while, they just go away. So you are thinking in images and senses. It's very quick. Your senses are alert. You've made your den. Literally, you can smell better. You can hear better. You notice things. You're way more patient. That's why humans are such amazing hunters, is because we can walk into a herd of elk, and if they get spooked, then you just stop, and you stop for like a half an hour or 45 minutes, and they forget. They have a short-term memory. Then you get a little closer, and over 3 hours, you can get within spear range of a herd of elk just by taking your time and getting in there quietly, because they forget. Plenty of weird insights. Like I feel like I know where religion comes from. Basically, I'll tell you what my opinion is. As animals, we need to be able to recognize something dangerous in an array of information. The animals that can recognize something dangerous in that array of information live longer.
Threat.
So what we're able to do, humans, I can't speak for anybody else, or at least me, you can look at an array of visual information and you can see a face. Now faces, whether it's an ant face or a spider face or a raccoon or a bear, they're all very different from each other, but we can spot it in a millisecond, because that ability to make that decision on that discovery is what's going to help you survive. Now this ability to see faces in things translates into, oh, I see a face in the tree bark. I see a face in the cloud. I see a face in this rock. I see a face in the pattern of the moss on this stump. And when you see a face, you start anthropomorphizing. Oh, there's a spirit in that tree. I see a face. Now you put humanness in that tree because you have this recognition factor. And that's where animism comes from, which is considered the first sort of world religion, is ascribing human qualities to something that's not human. The god of the sky, the sprite of the forest.
Yeah.
And that's where we start extrapolating personality into inanimate objects. Then we assign those meaning, and that meaning becomes the various religions that we have today.